Hello my fellow nerds and welcome to the Nerd Empire. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today, and I hope you all will enjoy today's reaction video. With that being said, let's get right into it, shall we? On to the next video. I've reacted to, I think, one or two videos from this guy before. He's Taylor the Fiend. So it's been a while since I've reacted to a video of his. But this one is called freaking phone. Men refuses to simp for women trying to get free drinks. Let's just see what this has to say.
Man had to be with you.
Money.
So how much money a week does he spend on you?
He ain't spent nothing yet, but he having that shit.
So why are you still with him if he not spending it on you?
Oh, it's coming.
She got hope.
She got hope. Look, it's... I don't think it's really my place to say anything, but, you know... I don't think it's a good idea to be with somebody if all they're with you for is because of your monetary value. I mean, if you want to keep, if they're a sugar baby, then, you know, you do you. But if you're genuinely trying to find somebody and you find out they're only with you because of the monetary value you bring, I would say leave that person, because there's nothing but stress and heartache in the future with those kind of people. I'm in a toxic long distance relationship. What the fuck is there? What? Hang on a second. What the hell? How is that supposed to keep anybody out? Oofta. A cardboard door. That is one of the most redneck things I've ever seen.
The bar is no longer open for modern women unless they are the ones paying. It turns out men are done paying for women who don't care about them in the first place. Let's jump into it.
Are you ordering?
This is why you should not buy random girl drinks.
Yeah, I'm waiting in line.
Oh, what'd you say?
Yeah, I'm waiting in line.
Oh, okay. Can I wait with you?
Yeah, you're good.
So at first I thought she might have been trying to get away from somebody because she came over and immediately grabbed me by the hand when she asked me that. So I thought she was going to have me pretend to be her boyfriend because there was somebody following her.
Okay.
How's you guys' night going?
Pretty good, yeah. We're trying to just get 2 lemon drops, so we're not doing anything crazy.
Okay, that's what's up.
Do you want to take it with us?
Huh?
Do you want to take lemon drops with us?
I'm okay. I'm gonna get a Crown and Sprite.
It's rather scummy how women like this operate. They initiate physical contact with a man without his consent and then try to manipulate him into getting them free stuff. The good news is that this con doesn't work nearly as well as it used to, and it's only getting worse.
It used to work very, very well for a lot of these women because they knew how attractive they were and they knew how to use their attractiveness on guys who they saw might be lonely. And they would make them think, hey, I might have a chance with this person. So they use that to manipulate the person to get them free stuff. And they thought, a lot of these type of women thought that they could continuously do this for years on end and without them catching on. But it's gotten to the point where pretty much everyone is catching on to this and nobody's going along with it because, well, shit's expensive nowadays. I mean, just the price of living is expensive. So why the fuck should I spend money on something or on someone that I'm not going to get any sort of return value on? I'm just pissing away money at that point.
Best for women.
Oh. What's your name?
Andrew,
Andrew. I'm Kylie.
good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jordan. Nice
I
to meet
don't-
you.
Good to meet you.
You notice the immediate vocal tonality change because I didn't immediately agree to what
Oh,
she
yeah.
wanted.
Take lemon drops with us.
Yeah. As soon as he said that he was going to do something else and not capitulate to what they wanted, you could immediately hear the tone change in her voice because she realizes, hey, my manipulation might not be working on this guy.
I'm okay. I don't. Too acidic for me. I'm gonna stick with my usual.
What kind of shot do you like?
I don't normally do shots. I just drink. I'll sip a mixed drink.
They're trying really, really hard to get this guy to get them drinks because I think there's like, no, they just don't want to spend any money. Either that or they don't have any money on them, so they're trying really hard to get other people to spend money on them. It's like, lady, look, your looks can only get you so far in life.
Take shots either, but
She was super excited at the idea of him buying her a shot, but the second he said no, she immediately lost interest in him because her plan was to just try and get something free from him. These women generally aren't actually interested in the man, they're just trying to rob him, really.
I deadass don't take shots, but I'll take.
This is the equivalent to a girl telling you, I usually don't do this before you hook up on a first or second date.
Yeah, you also got to be careful with these type of women as well, because some of them are sane enough where they realize their tactic isn't working, so they'll move on and go away. Some of them are a little bit more assertive. They'll just keep trying and trying until they realize, hey, this is probably not going to work, so they'll move on. But then you get the crazy ones who are offended by the simple fact that you are rejecting them, and then they will throw a fucking tantrum like they are 5 years old. So you got to be careful, because sometimes you get the crazies.
I think I'm okay.
Just because you're cute.
Huh?
I said just because you're cute.
I can't do it. So, you're like the fifth girl who's done that tonight. I swear.
The only acceptable answer to some random woman asking you to buy her a drink is just no. These women are honestly just parasites, man, and they can't accept.
Like, see, for me, if I'm going to buy anybody drinks or food or anything, they are going to be either family, friends, and if it's going to be a woman, it is going to be the woman I'm either bringing out on a date or already dating. And I'm sorry, for the ladies who, if you're going to go out on a date with somebody, if you're one of the ladies who decides to bring your friends out on the date, you cannot get upset when the man refuses to pay for your friends. Because you arbitrarily decided to bring your friends out on that date without, consulting him.
The idea that men might not want to give them something for free.
There's someone I like that's in the crowd.
Oh! Where is he?
I think he went to the bathroom.
Alrighty, what is your name, sir? John, I have to tell you something. The reason we came up to you, she was over there. We said, who's your pitch for tonight? We assumed someone on the stage. She said, there's a guy in the crowd. You were in the bathroom. Taking a shit. Jess, take it away.
Hi, I just thought I'd come up and introduce myself. My name's Jess.
I can't
I'm from
listen to
Omaha.
this. I
I'm
took
a
my
nurse
headphones off because I
that loves to
can't.
cook and play tennis.
This
So,
type
if
of stuff
you're
is like
interested,
really
never playing with me,
embarrassing. It's just like I can't.
He just threw out
can't.
a massive red flag right off the bat. Nurses are not to be trusted a lot of the time. They have one of the high.
Oh, when it comes to dating, I've heard that nurses one of the worst type of people to date, because it makes the relationship so entirely difficult, are people who are in the healthcare industry, especially nurses and doctors, because of the hours they work. And I've heard that a lot of them tend to be quite unfaithful, although I'm not sure how true it is because I've never dated a nurse or a doctor or anything. So I can't really say on how true it is. but I've heard plenty of stories that it is notoriously difficult to keep a long-term relationship with somebody who is a nurse or a doctor.
Highest rates of cheating in any profession. The odds of them abusing substances like alcohol are also incredibly high. I mean, in my opinion, it's just not worth it in the first place.
Are you happy she did this?
No, because I don't thrive under pressure, but I applaud you.
All right, you're a great man. And that's how
Honestly, I think if somebody did that, and normally I wouldn't be going out to things like this, because I do not do well in crowded places. I'm not very comfortable in crowded places. Excuse me. The last time I went to a comedian was Rodney Carrington, and that was at a casino place called Mystic Lake. And that was the last one I went to. But if a woman did this, honestly, I don't know how comfortable I would be, because it's in a very crowded place like this, and it's like everyone is paying attention to me. All eyes are on me. Everyone's expecting, something. It's just like, if you're going to do this sort of thing, especially for someone like me, don't do it in places like this. Just keep it between me and you. This would make me so uncomfortable.
you are. She saw you. So now you're going to give a decision. Are you interested in Jess? Yes or no in 3, 2,
Oh, God.
1.
No.
Oh, no.
Nobody can blame that guy for saying no. He was just minding his own business and then asked out on a date in front of a huge crowd of people. It runs the risk of massive humiliation regardless of what the man says, and that's not a...
Yeah, see, for either man or woman, I don't ever recommend doing this sort of thing, because whether you intend it or not, it is I'd say it's probably, it's a form of manipulation, because it's kind of forcing them to say an answer that the crowd wants to hear. But if you're going to ask somebody out or confess to somebody, try and do it in a more personal setting. Don't try and do it in places like this, because for one, if you say no, well, you just got rejected in front of tens, if not hundreds of people, and that can be kind of humiliating. And two, it feels, the person being confessed to in a place like this, he feels like he's being manipulated. He or she is feeling like they're being manipulated into saying an answer that the crowd around them wants to hear, rather than the answer that they wish to give.
Okay.
Is it a joke? And no. Although I understand that I'm not the most traditional Christian.
You don't say!
Look, there's nothing wrong with anybody getting baptized or baptized again. Your profession doesn't matter, because it's religion. Under the eyes of the Lord, it doesn't matter what your profession is, as long as you seek forgiveness and, yada, 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 all that stuff. But yeah, porn star, jailer, construction worker, it doesn't matter your profession. All are welcome to be baptized. Now, I'm not a religious person. This is just something I know. They welcome anybody to be baptized or baptized again. So I don't really see this as any sort of problem. It becomes a problem if they are deliberately doing it as a way to mock the religion.
Been a massive rise of spicy content creators who end up getting baptized and then use that as a selling point for their content, which is rather ridiculous and proves that when a woman like that turns to religion...
Yeah, if they're doing it as a selling point, it can be seen as sort of a way of mocking in a way, I would say. I'm not sure, but if you're going to do it, at least be serious about it.
Oftentimes, it's not actually a genuine desire to want to do better or anything like that, really.
Now we got a lot of attention the last time we...
Bella Ramsey on going viral for saying they'd love to play Spider-Man. Wait, isn't Bella Ramsey a woman? Then it wouldn't be Spider-Woman?
talked when you said you would love to be Spider-Man.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is funny.
Any movement on that?
Listen, I'm in the colours. That was an accident. No, listen, I'm still up for it. No! God, please, no! No! No!
You're gonna think about it again. You're wearing the color.
I am. That was
accident.
I'm sorry, that microphone looks like it's a toy.
Accident?
Maybe it's fake.
You don't find that suspicious?
If they made a Spider-Man movie with a woman starring in the title role, nobody would watch the damn thing, okay? Superhero movies are bad enough as they are without injecting insane...
Considering how much wokeness has been put into current superhero movies, I'm inclined to believe that not very many people would watch it simply for that fact. But there are female versions of Spider-Man, the Spider-Woman. So I would say as long as it has good story writing, good character development, good character writing, you know, that stuff, and it actually is made well, then I think people would give it a chance and watch it. But considering how horrible superhero movies have been doing lately, I'm not sure it would be a good idea to do a Spider-Woman movie, especially after the horrendous flop of Madam Web.
Identity politics into them. Nobody who grew up with Spider-Man is going to want to watch Spider-Man if Spider-Man is not a man. It makes no sense.
I grew up, personally my favorite Spider-Man is still Tobey Maguire. That's what I grew up with.
Need to leave her.
I asked him why he hasn't.
You're desperate?
No.
You rushed into this marriage, you made a mistake. She is a mess.
I'm surprised she's not being mad at him for saying that.
It's not as big of a mess as things I've dealt with before.
Actually, the reason I'm a fan of this show
yeah, let's hear from you again.
Because it makes me feel a little bit better about our finances.
You can do a lot better, but I'm sorry. And I kind of want to say sorry to you, except I'm not sorry.
It's okay. Nobody's ever been sorry to me before.
Don't try to make it a little victim thing. Look how you go around in this world.
Yeah, that right there was a victim mentality. That is a shit way to go about things.
I guarantee you the vast majority that you have dealt with has been on you, based on how you are doing things.
Even when my own cousin bullied me from elementary through high school.
It's not about that. And honestly, I don't see how that impacts you being one of the most annoying people I've ever met and leaving every job you've ever had. I'm talking about that kind of shit. Everyone had bullies. I sympathize with it, but to say that's why you can't hold down a job and that's why you're insufferable in this conversation, no. Come on, we're not gonna bullshit.
I wouldn't use it as a reason I can't.
Stop.
You can't blame your rampant financial irresponsibility on the fact that your cousin bullied you when you were...
Yeah. When it comes to financial troubles and you not being able to hold down a job, you cannot blame that on past trauma. You can't. Like, you cannot blame that on being bullied when you were a kid or in high school. That has nothing to do with you not being able to hold down a job or not being able to be financially responsible. You need to start making smarter decisions. As an adult, you are a mature adult. You need to start making adult decisions. If you do not, you're going to be homeless and you have no one to blame but yourself. You cannot act the victim. I'm sorry, but the world is going to see you as a fucking moron if you keep doing this whole victim mentality. The world sees people like that as fucking moronic.
a child. This woman is so desperate to be a victim that she'll play any card just so long as she doesn't have to take accountability for her massive debt.
What percentage of men do you think have a yacht?
30%.
Oh, jeez. It's less than 1%. Less than 1%, honey. Less than 1% of the, I would say probably 0.01% of the male population has a fucking yacht. Do you realize how expensive yachts are? They are tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. Hell, there are probably a couple of them that are billions.
Sorry, how much?
You can see the woman's face like, are you fucking kidding me?
30%?
30.
Yes.
30% of people have yachts? Like 1 in 3, basically 1 in 3 people.
Okay. If we're talking both men and women, I'm guessing it's probably, still probably about 0.01% of the population.
Have a yacht.
I wish.
Which one?
That one. The one that says like Mangusta Grand
Scroll to the
Sport.
side.
Oh, that one's gigantic.
Scoot it to the side.
Multi-million.
Well, that is a big yacht.
30%.
Maybe
Oh,
have
yes,
you met
please.
a lot of people with yachts?
If I had yacht money, I wouldn't be spending it on a yacht, because a yacht is a waste of fucking money.
I have, yeah, and in Colombia also. There's a lot, like, I need to hang out with you.
Yeah, they probably.
This woman has absolutely zero perception of reality at all. Legitimately thinking that 30% of men across the planet own yachts is insane. But at the same time, considering how broken these women are, I'm really not that surprised at this point.
Wait, it's this. Let's see. No drinks, no smokes, exclude married, yes, exclude obese.
Exclude married. Yeah, I don't want to date someone who's married.
Oh, she said no on obese.
Wait,
okay.
I just did it. Oops. Wait. Wow. I actually thought it'd be better odds. Out of 164 million, only 500,000 meet my standards? 0.32%. What did I even ask for?
Considering that this woman bought herself an incredibly expensive engagement ring to propose to herself, which is hilarious, by the way, nobody should be surprised that her standards can only be met by 0.32% of the male population. And just by the way,
That's just the male population of America, not of the world. The percentage would probably be higher if she did globally, but that was out of 164 million men that are in America, so that's not really surprising.
one thing these women never consider is how many of those men actually want to date her. Okay, because they might think that they have a chance. Oh, I've still got like a % chance. They don't ever think that maybe the men don't want to date them.
I would say the majority of men probably wouldn't want to date her, but they would probably sleep with her. But date her, yeah, she would probably have a very small pool of men. My BF left in a rush on Xmas Eve because he had important business to take care of. I tracked his phone to this park and what the fuck? Honestly, yeah. Yeah.
Some people might think that what they're
lady, you got a keeper for a boyfriend. You have a keeper. Don't waste that boyfriend. I swear to God, you are going to fuck up if you waste that boyfriend.
doing is cringe, but at the same time, the guy wanted to have fun with his friend, and to be honest, a lot of dudes wouldn't mind the opportunity to go to a park and fight with lightsabers. That actually sounds like a lot of fun to me personally.
Yes, that actually looks like fun.
If you pay attention to the caption,
A literal balding man, possibly 6 years older than me, just asked for my number during my seat and said he'd been watching me. I legit rage quit my workout and left. Okay, him saying he's been watching her, that does sound a little creepy. Don't get me, it does sound a bit creepy. If you're going to talk to women like that, don't tell them that you've been watching them, because that does sound a bit creepy and stalkerish. Just go up to a lady and say, hey, I think you're cute. I would like to know if I can get your number. Something simple like that. I think that works just fine. Don't go up and tell somebody that you've been watching them. That sounds really creepy.
If you pay attention to the caption, she does everything she can to shame this guy by making sure everyone knew that he was unattractive. And the insane part is,
I don't think, the only thing I think was a problem with that was, like I said, the dude saying that he's been watching her. I think that was the only problem with that. The rest of it, I don't think was a problem at all. Like I said, keep it short and simple. Just go up to the lady and say, hey, I think you're cute. I was wondering if I can get your number and if we can get to know each other. Short, simple, to the point. Nothing creepy or wrong about it. So, you never know. Even if you think you're not that attractive, give it a shot. I'm not going to say the worst thing she could say is no, because there are worse things that they could say that is not just no. But it's worth a try. Just go and give it a shot, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. You just go about your day and move on.
if that guy was highly attractive, she wouldn't be rage quitting the gym. She'd be bragging in the front seat of her car.
I have been having the thought that I feel so weird saying it. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. You're physically stronger than me. If you wanted to, you could kill me. I would say that you would never do that. But, like, there is not a 0% chance of that happening either. Like, these women who thought their husbands would never did. The reality of that has been weighing on me lately.
I mean, are there women out there who think that they can overpower men in general? Ladies, you have to understand, biologically, we are physically many times more powerful than you. And yes, physically, if we wanted to, we could annihilate you. The vast majority of men don't do that because we have morals and we have a conscience, and we know that's wrong. That's why we don't do that. We prefer to protect the women around us. We don't go about being violent and just beating the ever-living shit out of you because we can. We don't do it because we have a set of morals and we have a conscience and we know right from wrong. So the majority of men don't do that. But look, I can understand that she realizes, hey, I have a man who can overpower me with little to no effort. And some women who realize this get a little scared. But you also have to realize the majority of men don't do that because we know it's wrong and we have a set of morals.
And I'm scared to talk to you about it because I don't want you to get the idea to do anything.
Thank you for sharing that with me. That is emotionally powerful and super heavy for you to carry. I have never once had a thought of what my life would be like without you, much less like to carry something through like.
She's recording herself. She's crying to her husband over this, right? Like, imagine.
Look, here, the only problem I think I would have with this is that she's recording it. I can tell, like, look, don't get me wrong, it probably is actually bothering her, but she didn't need to record it or post it online. At that point, you recording yourself and posting it online just makes you look like you're doing it for pity points. So, stuff like that, keep it between you and the other person. You don't need to be recording it. It just makes you look like you're playing a victim and you're just begging for sympathy and attention.
being this guy and having to deal with a woman who suspects you of wanting to do something like that. Not only is it insulting, that's just also a sign of a massive amount of emotional damage, I think. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. I post videos 3 to 5 days a week here. I also post videos over on my other channel for gaming as well, so please make sure to give that a look-see, see if you enjoyed that as well. I also stream anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week as well. Links to all my social medias will be on my YouTube page. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.